Mentzer was a hack, a crazy person with his one set to failure, low volume, high intensity approach to training. Well, it turns out now, after muscle hypertrophy has been studied for about 40 years after Mike Mentzer competed in Mr. Olympia and Miss Universe, turns out he was right. In a basic understanding of muscle hypertrophy, the stimuli which stimulates muscle to grow, and basic understanding of how motor units and muscle fibers are recruited, proves that Mike Mentzer was right. So how is it that you can generate optimal muscle growth with just one set to failure? Well, we need to look at what stimulates muscle to grow: metabolic stress, mechanical tension, and muscle damage. Now you can generate optimal metabolic stress with a long enough set duration, about 8 to 12 reps. The metabolic stress is simply that burning or metabolic discomfort you get during a set of exercise. Now, mechanical tension. Mechanical tension is simply stimulating the mechanosensors on the muscle cell through high amounts of tension. Sure, you could do this with very heavy weights, but training to muscle failure stimulates these mechanosensors exactly the same way. Now, muscle damage. A minimum amount of time under load is required for an effective amount of muscle damage to stimulate muscle growth. What Mike Mentzer did was simply combine all three of these components in one extended, very difficult set. Of course, you can achieve or accumulate metabolic stress, mechanical tension, and muscle damage in multiple sets, but Mike Mentzer was intelligent. He found an efficient way to do this and optimize all these three components of muscle growth in just one set. So on the surface, Mike Mentzer may seem like he was crazy or a hack, but he understood physiology. He understood how muscle fiber is recruited, Henneman's size principle of motor unit recruitment, metabolic stress, mechanical tension. In order to generate optimal